And tonight in Tompkins County, the Ithaca Common Council voted 9-2 in favor of passing the city's budget for the 2025 fiscal year. The more than $107 million budget includes a property tax rate increase, along with cutting funds for potential positions and organizations. Multiple city staff members, as well as members of the community, spoke out at the meeting, enraged over how the process has played out over time during these past meetings.
Our work is extensive and vital to this community. It is time for this council to lead by example, to move beyond the theatrics and political gamesmanship, and to restore professionalism and civility to this chamber.
In response to the rising tensions at the meeting between residents, officials, and the board, City Clerk Alan Garrison spoke during the public comment, looking to reach common ground.
Everyone who partakes in these meetings, everyone who watches them because they're members of the city of Ithaca population, all have the same goals. So I want to tell every staff member here today and those who couldn't be here that they are appreciated.
Stakeholders, property owners.
Though the council passed the budget, they have not yet adopted the property tax rate for the budget due to several pending amendments.